If you want to take some fuels, you better come on another day. No, that is not our problem. But no, that's the national policy.
We completely condemn it and we apologize to her on behalf of the Sri Lankan government as well as being a Sri Lankan.
ලහිරු දොළොස්සල ඉන්න ඔබට අවස්ථාව.
Minister, I'm quite sure you are aware of the incident involving a police officer and a Ukrainian tourist who was in a scooty. She was I think, in Gaul. She wanted to pump some petrol, but the police officer kind of handled it in a very rude manner, where he said that is not our problem, and he said that it's the national policy that she won't be allowed to pump from that exact fuel station. So in an interview with Andeshe by Saroj, she mentioned that she was handled aggressively, not only in that fuel station, but in many other fuel stations as well. Is there any way for individual tourists traveling in a very mobile environment? We can see that tourists traveling in scooters. Is there any way for them to get petrol and fuel? And is there any way to advise police officers or personnel to handle tourists with care and in a more diplomatic way?
With regard to this incident, we've already complained to the IGP to have a look at it. And what we are trying to do is, as you have noticed in South, there are so many tourists who are already living in Sri Lanka. So the process for them will also be, they'll be like locals and they'll have to go through the normal process. But however, it is not acceptable the way the police officer treated her. And we completely condemn it and we apologize to her on behalf of the Sri Lankan government as well as being a Sri Lankan. However, having said that, what we have now taken instructions or given instructions is there are tourist police departments in every area on tourist areas. So what we have done is we have informed the tourist police to assist these kind of tourists who come into a queue to get the fuel. However, there are certain places, isolated incidents that we have heard that there are some people who have been aggressive to them. I mean, even people on the fuel queue. So we are asking, and we have actually given directions to the police to handle this, the tourist police to handle this whenever the in case of these kind of issues arises. So I believe that will be the way out for the moment. Again, as I said, I'm quite hopeful. After the event, we should be able to sort this out.
Harin.